Through this place after dealing with a 10-minute elevator. I know I'm gonna have to come back around here because I don't have enough CP to cut down all the little thorns that Alpha needs to deal with. Also, you know, they keep talking about the place is upside down and everything. It's really not upside down at all. Well, maybe this is upside down, but it hardly seems upside down to me. But what happens if I go up? Is this the right way? I really hope it's not. This is going to be the right way. Just go through the door and find out. Actually, it is the right way, because I need to be up here, yeah? That door is just going to go around. Tell me this track wouldn't fit in Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3 to be specific, I believe. This is literally the last thing I can break down until I need to go back to the surface. I'm not going to be able to break anything else. A stamina ring. Wow. So worth it. You know, there was a part of me at some earlier point in this area that was like, when I do the level grinding, I gotta put a defense thing on, right? No, I'm supposed to be getting experience meals. I'm not supposed to be using defense meals. Oh wow, immediately thorns that I can't break down. Love it. Love it when I find what cannot be broken.
In for a long slog with this one. Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Try harder.
It's a duel of the arts.
I got my guard down.
Girl.
Stay away from my friends.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Could you all stop talking and just get out of there?
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
We're really not even fighting them.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
Well, I need to heal because there's a star there, and that usually means there's a fight. Or just some sort of dialogue.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's Almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
Only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit... And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also... be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, Does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevericht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
Why is
As
the
for which is
audio glitching?
correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also
To
became.
learn.
Gotta make sure I keep track of the current version of Genshin so I can finish up what I need to catch up in the story. And when Sumeru comes out in Genshin, what the hell am I gonna do? Because I gotta explore all that, and then I'm still gonna be playing Tower of Fantasy at that point. What if something new releases in that? And then there's Destiny and shit. Like, man, I don't know. As I was playing Tower of Fantasy, I was thinking that... Oh. Shit. Okay. That's the part where I need to go back to the surface. As I was playing it today, I was a little bit like, you know, it's nice and fun and all, but the process is a bit of a damn annoyance to do. And yeah, the process of recording is a bit of a annoying thing to do, and man, if I have so much to do, I can't just keep messing around. So I'm wondering if I might end up just putting Tower of Fantasy on a hold for a long time or something, because I'm still hoping for it to come to console. If it does, it would make the whole process of playing the game so much easier. Can I please go back? I mean, honestly, I wouldn't care, you know, if it comes to console, I wouldn't care if I had to redo everything up to the point in the series that I've uploaded. Just to make things a shit ton more easier for me to record and actually play, I would have been fine with that.
We finally made it.
And then, like, when Brew Protocol comes out, I mean, that game, oh boy. That would be like 3 MMOs that I'm playing that just would not be having an ending time for a while. So something would need to be dropped, or put on hold.
Can finally take a breather.
Yeah, I do need to be cooking a defense meal. Defense up. Well, nothing
Shion,
different here.
could we talk a moment?
It's just this thing again.
Sorry if I'm a bit restless during the night. Did you get enough sleep?
Or, you know. Again, where the hell are the last owls? I'm missing some still. And the game has not said where they're at. I have to just look them. When I do the final grinding thing, I'm just gonna look
Looks
them up.
like we made it here in one piece.
Oh yeah, because like, so like imagine like this. I do Genshin, and then there's Tower of Fantasy. Both are games with that will add new areas into it and need a lot of exploration to be done. And if Blue Protocol comes out at this as well on the console, at least that would make things easier. That would also make me debate which one would be
Get
dropped
careless.
out of some things.
Tired. All that running around is catching up with me.
Sorry, please don't die. So we say we have those 3 games going on.
Stay away from
Come
my
on,
friend!
Son. We got those 3 games going on, and then I have a single-player game that I'm playing like this, and then there's a co-op game that I'm playing with Zach, probably mixed in with Pokemon. It's just a lot of stuff. So it's some things I gotta think about. Please get through this.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
No, I don't care if it's shiny. I'm not wasting my time with it. There's also a little something else that I usually do when I edit videos that I haven't been doing recently. Because I keep jumping back and forth between shit. Or I just get lazy and don't do that thing and just, while editing, just play on my Switch, which I really shouldn't be messing around with it all that much. All I really know is that I need to finish Tales of Arise. I got into a point in Yakuza 7 where I did level grinding and I stopped there because, well, I've actually done all the level grinding I can do, and I'm not continuing in there because this needs to be done. I have a determination to pass through this, so that's what I'm gonna use. Unless I get bored again. Then I would be continuing Yakuza 7. Up to another grinding point where I would stop again. And the level grinding in Yakuza 7 is, well, it's not bad. Kind of annoying when you go against like different groups of enemies and experience that another group doesn't. There are like enemies in Yakuza 7 called like Flash Mob guys, or what they were called, and they gave me like 2,000 experience each time they were killed, so I just farmed those guys. But it was a lot of like running to the high level one and then running to the lower level one across the street and trying not to get hit by a car so I don't have to waste HP. This room is kind of useless in my opinion. All I can really think about is that some things need to be dropped for more playthroughs to continue on in certain ways. Something will just need to be set on hold, something will need to be focused on, or something will just need to be dropped. And if you think about it, I probably would drop the single-player games more than those games, but I don't know. It's like they always have their limited time events where they give you things. And I haven't missed anything in Genshin. I mean, I could just go in Tower of Fantasy and just try not to miss the ones that give you maybe outfits or something. And then what would I do when Blue Forward Mode comes out? How would I handle that game? What its events would have? If it also gives you like outfits or something, I should still be going with it. And probably somewhere in the middle of Yakuza 7, if I got bored, I would be probably returning back to, I should return back to Devil May Cry. Did we break its center already?
I'll shoot them out of the sky. I'll bring you down.
Well, we know this thing can use hearts, so we gotta be careful.
This one's all mine.
Oh god, Rinmo's health is whoa.
Holy Land! Going in. I'm ready. I never miss. Arts require complete focus.
Dragon Form!
Take this!
Dragon Form!
Kind of one good thing for Tower of Fantasy to have like level caps and stuff, because it means like the level caps increase every day, so it's like just stop playing the game once you reach the level cap, because you don't want to waste the experience that you can get in other areas.
There you go. Don't let up. Where are you going?
Explosive ring!
Can't get out of this!
Will this help?
Dragon Form!
No more.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Explosive ring!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Lightning orb. Astral energy. Illuminator.
Get back on the ground.
Holy Lance. Explosive charge.
Oh shit, she's doing this for us. Damn, I thought we weren't even gonna be seeing that. Because I accidentally activated Alphen's second Mystic Art, and Shion just activated hers for us. Nice. We got to see what that one looked like. And because I never planned to actually activate it. I just never thought I was going to be able to do it. I don't like that.
Why'd you heal me? To stop you dying?
Right.
How would I do without you?
And down on the ground.
It's time to finish.
Damn, she's just spamming her arts.
Consuming wildfire. By the power of water.
Oh wait, that kind of made me waste my thing. Shit. That was kind of not a good thing to do.
Magic is out. This one's mine.
Dragon Form!
Outstanding form.
Alright, we seem to have hit it pretty good.
Going in. Healing form.
Oh, stop that.
No complaints here!
Yeah, that's not happening.
In a bind?
Look sharp. It's showtime.
Dragon Form! You picked the
Looks
wrong
like you got
fight!
this right.
Put him down.
Going in.
Dragon
Sleep now.
Form!
Up. If it's in the sky, it's mine. I'll be saving
Dragon Form!
Rain down and
Rising
down.
Coming through!
Will this help? Where are you going? I'll
Smash you!
Dragon
Nice. We're bullying this dragon.
Explosive ring!
Piercing roar! No further! Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
We are bullying it.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
You picked
No,
the
don't you
wrong
run away from this.
fight. Dragon Form!
Gotcha.
Inspiration Wave! Dragon! It's too much! Dragon Form!
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Nice. Smashed it. had to check the footage because I hope there wouldn't be any weird
pretty
static
lucky.
happening. There shouldn't be for any reason. That's not what I wanted.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean.
Damn it. Touch the door because I think they're gonna stop talking.
There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if you lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
It feels like the music's getting louder. Why is this the only tip on the screen now, the Tarful thingy? I don't even know what that is in the corner. I don't even know if it's important to worry about.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Well, don't go that way.
How do you like being pounded into shape? And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the... I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
This is just, it's just red stuff. Should have known I wasn't getting back by them.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
You don't want playing nice!
Thanks, Shiro.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
End of this and get a bite.
What's a good endgame level grinding area? It's gotta be here. So I'm gonna look it up just in case. I probably would get surprised.
We're in for a long slog with this one. Right here. I got you.
I'll be shooting this way.
To pull myself together.
Don't touch left! Whoa! One at a time!
Let's cut our losses.
I had rewatched the that Surf's Up movie and Robots. Those little movies I used to watch as a kid. Watching them now sure has me realize a lot more jokes.
Slog with this one.
And also makes me kind of realize that that Robots movie as a kid was kind of weird.
It can hide itself?
Let's cut our losses.
Amazing!
And now I noticed that the Darth Vader joke was actually, it's not just there as a Darth Vader joke, since Ewan McGregor is in there.
They're really a part of Ren's
Which I
great
only
spirit.
figured that out the other day.
But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its... all emanating from them.
Oh, what the hell is
If it's
this?
that insignificant, is there that much point
Oh,
in
no,
living?
no, 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 no. What is this? Oh no, what is this? Why are there 6 teleporters? Oh boy. Let me guess. 6 tough enemies in